Last week, we found a relationship between 1 plus b to the power n with the expansion. We saw that it can be written this way. And how do we read this? This n and this 0? N choose lah. N choose 0. Okay? N choose 0. Then we have b textbook page 86, yeah? So we've got, I want to include this, b to the power 0 at the bottom. Okay, then plus n choose 1, b to the power 1, plus n choose 2, b to the power 2, plus so on and so forth, plus n choose r, b to the power r, plus so on and so forth. And the last one, we've got plus the last term, n choose n, b to the power n. Yeah, it is 1. Okay, so I want you to fill in these things in your formula. I will highlight them for you. This b to the power 0. Put in the 1 over here. Put in this term. And choose r, b to the power r. And yeah, that's all. That's all for now. Over here is known as the general term. This one over here. Because generally, every term is going to look like this. What do I mean? Let's look at the first term. Or we call it T1. What do you think this term is called? T2 lah. This term is called T3. And this term will be called our last term. Okay? And let's figure out exactly what it's going to be. We make a simple comparison with, for example, 1 plus a squared. This gives us 1 squared plus 2a plus a squared, right? And this one over here, we call it the term number 1, term number 2, term number 3. We are all familiar with this, aren't we? Right? Okay, it's simply our a plus b squared. So now, we see that if it is a square expansion, how many terms do I get? 3 terms. What if I have something like 1 plus a to the power 3? How many terms do you think I will get? 4 terms, right? Okay. We see that the number of terms is always plus 1 to the power. Okay, so in this case, how many terms do you think there will be over here? Total? N plus 1 term. Okay, so this is known as my Tn plus 1. Okay? Then my general term. What shall I call it then? T what? Is it Tr? Look closely. Is it Tr? Is it Tn? No. Tn will be the second last term. Tn will be my second last term. Tr plus 1. Why is there a plus 1? Look at this one. And this. Is there a relationship? Is there a relationship between the green color parts? Can see, right? Okay, so my general term is also known as Tr plus 1. Okay? And we say it this way. Tr plus 1, in this case, is going to be n choose r, b to the power of r. This is for the case of expansion 1 plus b to the power of n. Okay? Take note of this plus 1 over here. A lot of students will make a mistake because they think it's just r. Okay, so let us go to practice now 2. I will do it for you. But I'll put up the formula on the board first. Fine. In ascending powers of x, 1 plus x to the power of 10. Notice they want ascending, S-C-N-D-I-N-G. Please go and underline that. Ascending powers of x. Because if you do it, I mean, you can either have it in ascending powers, you can have it in descending powers, up to you how you want to arrange, right? So now, our binomial theorem, okay, over here this expansion always will give us b to the power 0, b power 1, b power 2, b power 3. It is already in ascending order. So you don't go and change 1 plus b to become b plus 1. Because if you do that, you have different problems. Okay? So doing it like this will result in ascending powers. So if I want to expand everything out, how many terms do you think I will get? 1 plus x power 10. How many terms do you think I'll get? How many terms? 11 terms. But do they want every term? No, they only want the first 4 terms, right? So this equal sign, put it there. And we've got first term. What is my first term? 1. Do you need to write 10 choose 0? No need. And then b power 0 is? 1 also, right? So it is, my first term is simply 1 plus my second term, 10 choose 1. Now instead of b, I've got x to the power of 1. How many terms already? 2. Okay, I need some more, right? 10 choose 2, x to the power 2, 10 choose 3, x power 3. Do I stop?
Yes.
Can I leave it like this? No. Are they equal? No. Why are they not equal? There are more values. So how do I indicate that there are more? Plus dot dot dot. Because of the equal sign over here. If you choose to leave this out, they are no longer equal, and I will mark you wrong. Okay? So be very careful. All the symbols, they mean something. So from here, we can use our calculator if we require it to evaluate. Okay. So 1 is simply 1 plus 10 choose 1. How much is that? 10 choose 1. Calculator. Or mental sum. 10x. What is 10 choose 2? 45x squared. Plus 10 choose 3? 120x cubed. Plus dot dot dot. Okay, so that's the answer. I want you to make sure you have the plus dot dot dot. Can? Straightforward. But things are not always so simple. Let us take a look at part B. We've got 1 minus x over 2 power 8. If I expand everything out, how many terms do you think I will get? 9 terms. Okay, what is my first term? 1 plus second term? 8 choose 1. Say it properly. 8 choose 1. Okay, what is in my bracket now? Negative x over 2 power 1 plus 8 choose 2. Okay. 8 choose 3. Negative x over 2 power 3 and plus dot dot dot. Okay, plus dot dot dot. Yes. What do you mean? Yeah, it is always of this format. N choose 0, N choose 1, N choose 2, N choose 3, N choose 4, N choose 5. Yes.
Why cannot just input calculator then find the number?
You cannot. If you can do it mentally with the help of your calculator, then go ahead. But I can't. I need to list everything out.
No, I mean like, you know the 8 choose 1 thing?
Yeah?
You cannot just calculator then write the value.
Can, you can. But I think it is neater this way. Any more questions? Okay, so 1 plus 8 times negative x over 2. Okay, so from here on, it is just simple mathematics. You just need to be very careful with it. Okay, what is 8 choose 2? Or practice with your calculator. 8 choose 2. How much? 28. Now, here, negative x over 2 we square it. What do I have inside my bracket? Still negative. X squared over 4. This part, pay extra attention. Okay, next one.
56.
How much?
56.
56. And inside the bracket?
X cubed over 8.
Okay. Plus dot dot dot. Okay. So simplify, we get 1 minus 4x plus 7x squared minus 7x squared minus 7x cubed plus dot dot dot. Okay? Get how this works already? So some things that we have learned, Look at the whiteboard, I've got all the b's, right? 1 plus b, blah, blah, blah. So you need to identify that this is actually my b. And in this case, there is a negative sign inside my b. That is why the sign eventually keeps switching. Minus, plus, so on and so forth. Because of this power. Odd, even, odd, even, odd. Okay? Yes? This one? I think 1 or 2 marks only lah. But straightforward, right? Just plug in only. But you need to memorize this. Okay? Next. Let us find out a formula for n choose r. You know, you're able to tell me that last week we did 4 choose 2, right? 4, 2. Then we had 4 people. I asked you how many ways of getting 2 people were possible, right? So we arrange and we try to find out as many as we can. But turns out there is a formula for it. Okay? So let us find out exactly what it will look like. We've got 4 choose 1. We all know it is equals to 4. Yeah, the C refers to choose lah. You can think of it that way. So we saw that we can see that 4 is actually equal to the same as 4 over 1. Then we've got 4 choose 2. It is actually 6, which is actually 4 times 3 over 2 times 1. I'll just list them down according to your textbook. And we try and find a pattern. 4 choose 3. They give us 4, which is 4 times 3 times 2 over 3 times 2 times 1. And the last one, 4 choose 4. It is actually equals to 1, which is 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 over 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Okay, using this example, do you think you can find a pattern of how we go from here to here? From here to here. What is the pattern that you can see?
After the choose plus 1, then there's the times. R plus 1. Numerator R times 1.
What numerator all time? What are you talking about? Let's talk about the simple one. Denominator. How many terms are there? How many terms are there? Okay, so you see, this one there's one. This number is 1, right? So there'll be 1 term. If this is 2, there'll be 2 terms. This is 4, there'll be 4 terms, right? So what do you think will be in my denominator over here? R terms, right? So the first term being R, then multiply by R minus 1, multiply by R minus 2. Okay, and I don't want to write so much, right? So I put a dot, dot, dot. And what is the second last term? They always end with what? They always end with 1, right? So what is the second last term? Second last. Which is 2 lah. Okay, so it will be 2 and times 1, right? Is this my denominator? Yes. Do you see that it follows the same pattern? With the highlighted yellow parts? Same, right? Okay, now that I know there are R terms at the bottom, can you tell me what does my numerator look like?
N times I plus 1.
What I? Where got I?
R.
What is the first term then? N. Multiply by?
R plus 1.
N minus 1. Multiply by? N minus 2. Then I keep going, right? Because the numbers will just keep decreasing. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. So if it is an n in my numerator, it will be n times n minus 1 times n minus 2. And I keep multiplying, right? When do I stop? Are you sure? There must be the R terms at the numerator also. Because that's what we realized for the number of terms in the numerator and denominator. So after R terms, what will then be my last term? N minus R plus 1. Okay? only like this, then we have r terms in the numerator. Can? If I tell you that there are only 2 terms in the numerator, what will the 2 terms be? N times? If there are 2 terms only, it will be n times n minus 1. If there are 3 terms, it will be n times n minus 1 times n minus 2. If there are r terms, it is going to be n times this, times this, times this, times this, times n minus r plus 1. Why? Let's look at the first one. 4 choose 1, right? My first and only term, which is also my last term. 4 minus 1 is 3. Plus 1 is 4. Second one. 4 minus 2 is 2. Plus 1 is 3. I stop at 3. 4 minus 3 is 1. Plus 1 is 2. I stop at 2. 4 minus 4 is 0. Plus 1, I stop at 1. Get it? So, same over here. If I want my last term, it is going to be n minus r plus 1 over here. Okay? So, this is the next thing we need to know in order to continue with what we have. Okay? So, this one, extremely important. Very, very important. Memorize. So, let's put this into practice. Simple ones. What is practice now 3? 1a. 8 choose 3. Without using a calculator. So I'm going to do it for you. Just watch and learn. Simple one. I like to start with my denominator. How many terms are there? 3 terms, right? What do I start with? No, I start with 3. Then I go down the line. Times 2 times 1. So how many terms would there be in the numerator? 3 terms also. What do I start with? 8 times 7 times. Okay, so now we can cancel. Okay, but by now you want to use your calculator also can. Okay, cancel, cancel. Sorry, the handwriting is horrible. Cancel and cancel, we get 56. You can use your calculator to verify. Okay? Can you do part B by yourself? And part C by yourself? Oh, because the denominator, we've got n choose 2. Okay, so I like to start with the denominator first. How many terms in the denominator? 2. They start with 2 and then multiply by? 1. Multiply by 1. Numerator, what do I start with?
n minus 2 plus 1.
N. The second term will be? Do I stop here?
Yes.
Okay, I can simplify a bit, right? Half n times n minus 1. Okay? Same one, right? 2 times 1 in the denominator is simply half. Huh? Just remove the minus 1, I'll be, the multiply by 1, I'll be happy. Okay, now your turn, try it. 2b. Okay, so what exactly is this? Okay, so now to simplify. Really, is it 2? Is it really 2? Oh, you meant inside here, right? Okay, let me simplify. N minus 1, n minus 2, dot dot dot. My final term will be n minus n is 0, negative 1 times negative 2. Okay, 2. I stop at 2. So n minus 1, n minus 2, blah blah blah, 3, 2, 1. Agree? Okay, now it's time to cancel. N minus 1, n minus 1. N minus 2, n minus 2. Will everything in the center be the same also? Yes. Yeah, okay, cancel all of them. Cancel, cancel. These 2 cancel, right? Then these 3 need to cancel. Yes. No need? Yeah, there is a 3 over here, right? Right? In my numerator, there was a 3 over here. Should cancel also. So what's my final answer? N? Okay, what does this mean? we compare it with what we discovered last week. What do you remember about 10 choose 1 equals to 10, right? What about 10 choose 9? Also 10. This is my n. Choose n minus 1. Okay? So that'll be the same. 10. Okay, a little bit time left, yes?
Can't you just sub in, for example, if you give me like n, then n plus 2, then I then put 10, then 10 plus 2, then I go find the answer there.
Then what if the question is like this? N choose 8. Then how you want, what you want to sub in? Cannot. Cannot. Okay. Now I'll go through one last question. Practice now 4. In the expansion of 1 minus 3b power n, and again they say it is in ascending powers. So ascending power, make sure that it looks like this form, 1 plus something, or in this case 1 minus something. Coefficient of the third term. Coefficient of third term. This tells me that I'm looking for which term? Term number 3. When I write it like this, does it remind you of anything on the board?
Yes.
What does it remind you of?
Formula.
Which formula? The
Term.
general term, right? Now I want term 3. So general term, how should I write it? Equals to t 2 plus 1. Okay, I want these two over here. Obviously they are the same, right? Okay, so now from here, according to this expression, if I were to expand it, I'll get many terms. But what does the general term look like?
Tn plus 1.
Tr plus 1. That's my general term, huh? Okay, on the board, Tr plus 1 is equals to, can you fill in the blanks? According to the board, what choose what? N choose R, and is it B?
Negative 3.
Negative 3,
B.
B. Power? R. Okay, this is my general term. If I want to expand, everything is supposed to look something like this. Just give me 1 minute. Now, this is my general term, and they are telling me that the coefficient of third term is 324. These are all the same. We are going to make them the same. What is the value of R here? What is the value of R? 2. Okay, so this tells me that n choose 2, negative 3b to the power of 2. If I were to expand this out, this will be my third term. Third term equals to this, which gives me n choose 2. How much is that? 2 times 1, right? So n times n minus 1. This is my n choose 2. And here I've got 9b squared. Okay? Okay so far?
So this does not prevent concept class. These are two concepts provided.
Yeah. Okay, just watch first. Now they gave me a clue. The coefficient of the third term. From here, where is my coefficient? This part. This part is my coefficient. The b square is not part of the coefficient. Okay? So here I've got n times n minus 1 times 9 over 2b squared. Okay, so coefficient of third term equals to 9n times n minus 1 over 2. And they say that this is equals to 324. Quadratic. This is a quadratic equation. Expand it out. 9n squared minus 9n equals to 648. Factorize. You will get n equals to 0, rejected. No, not n equals 0. You will get n equals to 9. Or there's another answer, but it will be rejected. Okay, you go and think about why.